Hello, hello, hello! I'm so excited to do this video because I'm so excited about this program. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about this, like, my baby, my program that I've been thinking about for months and months and months, and it's finally here. Our first session is tomorrow. If you, for whatever reason, missed tomorrow, you can catch the replay, and we're doing this all year. I'm probably going to do this for a long time. Over a year, and I am so excited to share more about the ins and outs about this program with you today. So I am going to be doing life coaching monthly with me, your one and only favorite peak performance coach. We're going to be doing monthly life coaching where I'm going to be going over some of the best strategies, right? The most life-changing, transformative strategies from around the world, from the best research, from my own practice, from the work that I've done with my clients. And we're going to be putting it together in this curriculum that's going to be delivered on a monthly basis. And we're going to be working together as a community, as a group, because it's all about like the people that you're in it with. And so I can't wait to share more about this program that really, if you show up and if you say yes to your life and you say, yes, it's time for me to live my best life, this could change your life. This could transform even just in the first session. So I'm so excited. I cannot contain. I can't wait to share more about this program with you. So if you want to learn more and if you want to be part of the Luminary community, if you want to say yes to your life, to living your best life, to thriving in all aspects of your life, not just in one part of your life, but the whole thing, follow me to the other side. Hello, you sexy thing, you! Luz Gonzalez here, your favorite peak performance coach. I am on a mission to have you unleash in your life, to have you really step into your power, to claim your power, claim your self-agency, to have you rise to meet your full potential, and to have you take courageous action on a daily basis so you can live the most authentic, most powerful, happiest, most abundant version of your life on this journey that we call life. And we are here gathered together, my friends, to talk about my newest program, which is Life Coaching Monthly with yours truly, with me, Luz Gonzalez. And I feel like I need to stand up for us. I'm sitting on a chair, but I just cannot contain my excitement. I'm like, so excited to tell you more about it. And our first session is tomorrow. And again, if you missed the first session tomorrow, it's okay. You can catch the replay. We're going to be bringing all this energy, and it's just going to be epic, and it's going to be awesome, and you so want to be there. I want you to be there. I know that if I had access to this sort of coaching, this sort of programming, this sort of information, it would have meant everything for me, right? So I want to start with a little exercise, with something, sometimes the most like meaningful things, the things that stick with us, can be so simple. And I've just learned that to be true in my life. So I want to share a small exercise activity that when I first heard it, it blew my mind. I was like, right? So I want you to imagine you are on a like huge cruise ship on the ocean. And you know, huge boat, huge, to turn, you know, like you really have to think about it, like it's gonna be, right? All right, so we're on the boat, you see the boat? Oh, there's like the ocean and just the dolphins. Okay, let's focus. All right, you're on the boat, huge boat, and you are the captain, okay? You're the captain, and what we're gonna do is we are going to shift the direction of this boat, this big ass boat. We're gonna shift the direction by 3 degrees only. Just like tiny, just little bit right there. All right, so initially, what are you gonna see? You're not gonna see very much, right? You're just like, and you're still going. But this is, for me, it was like, and this is what can happen with this program, right? So you're here, right now you're on a trajectory. in your life and you're going this way. But then you read a book or you join a program that has you have access to the most transformative, life-changing research and tools and exercises and activities and coaching from around the world and history based off of the most powerful trainers in all of the history of history, okay? And you make a small shift, or you make a big shift. Wait, I hope you guys are enjoying the sound effects. All right, so you make a little shift, and so maybe it's just a little shift, and maybe there's like one idea that you gather from something, but all of a sudden, your life trajectory has changed. And now, if we go forward a few months, and a year, and a few years, and then maybe decades, your life, all of a sudden, has completely transformed, completely changed. Your trajectory completely changed. And this is the stuff. This is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be looking at the most powerful coaching, at the most powerful tools that will not have you just, no. If I'm doing my work right, and I take this very seriously, I take your trust very seriously, I take the work that I do very seriously, this is my life, right? I decided to change basically my life from being in corporate, from being a lawyer, to do this because my life's mission, my life's work, as long as I can remember, being a little girl, being 6 years old, has been to do work that matters in this world. And I've had coaching, and I've had all the coaches, and I've read all the books, and I've gone to the seminars, and I've done all of it. And I know that for me, what happened, I was on this trajectory where I thought, you know, like, all right, I want to change the world. And I went to the Netherlands, and I was working on these international criminal cases with the most horrendous crimes that you can imagine. And I think that the work that you and I are doing here right now is more powerful than any work that I could be doing as a prosecutor for the most heinous international human rights violations. As a lawyer for, I was at the ACLU, I was working for the domestic, the national criminal justice system. I was a teacher. I worked in nonprofits. I was looking for it all. And here's where I landed. I have dedicated my life here because I understand the power of coaching. I understand the power of having the right perspective. I understand having the power of the right frameworks to take you from where you are right here. And this is where I started. My job isn't to take you from here to here. My job is to work with you to take you from here to here. And if you do the work, and if you show up, and if you show up with energy, and if you're excited, and if you're committed to living your best life, and if you're committed to not settling, and if you're giving yourself the chance to live your best life, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And what that means for your life means that you right now are on a trajectory going this way, wherever that is. But we're gonna get really intentional about where we want to go and the person that you want to become in your life. And we're gonna go, and then you're gonna do this. And in a lifetime, I wanna hear stories from you. I want you to tell me where you are in 5 years. I want you to tell me where you are in 10 years. Because I know that this work that we're doing here on this program that's happening on a monthly basis. And I want you to be there for the first session. This session will be available for anyone who joins. So if you guys join, you'll have access to the last 6 months. But I want you to be there for this first session because this first session is the most foundational information. This is where we set your North Star. I want you to be there. I want you to clear off your calendar. I want you to get really excited and really strategic, and I want you to decide that you are now saying, hey, I am deciding who I want to be in my life. I'm deciding what I want to bring in my life. And you know what? I'm done settling. I am going to live my grandest. I am going to do the work. I'm going to get strategic. I'm going to get smart. I'm going to get the coaching. And then you're going to implement the strategies. And you're going to say, I will make my life a masterpiece. I am going to thrive in all aspects of my life. Part of the reason that I decided, in this, you know, to do this kind of work. Guys, this was a huge decision for me, right? Like it gives me goosebumps, it makes me emotional to think about it. I went my entire life looking for the thing that would allow me to create this sort of transformational change. And here we are, and this is the first Virgo. And so this just means the world to me. And I'm not trying to sell you. I am just sharing how excited I am because I want you to be like, I've committed my life to this because I know it works, and I know it can change lives, and I know it can change cities, and it can change an entire world, and we are here to thrive. And so I know that in my life, as I was going through my career, I would meet people who were doing really well and say, you know, just their career. You know, like they had the corner office, but they were really unhealthy and their relationship sucked. And yes, that's a technical term. Or, you know, they were really spiritual, but they were broke and couldn't, you know, figure out a way to make ends meet. Or, you know, like it just like didn't work for me, and I was going, you know, I put my head down and I was doing the thing that you do to be traditionally successful, and as I kept doing the thing to be traditionally successful, I kept asking, is this it? There has to be more, there has to be more, there has to be more, there has to be more. And I started doing what you're doing here. I started getting coaching and I started looking, and there is more. And you are meant to thrive in all areas of your life. It's not normal. It's not like you're supposed to like suck at multiple parts of your life. No, you actually can have a life, and I have met these people where you are thriving and you are intentionally really being, intentionally, like you're showing up for all of the areas of your life. You are getting strategic about getting really good, not just in your career, but in your energy, right? In your health, in your fitness, in your relationships, in your finances, in your career, in your contribution, in your play, in your courage, in your spirituality, in your like all of the things. And you can have a life that's incredible. Do not buy in to this idea that we have that life is just supposed to be hard. Now, I'm not the coach that's just gonna be like, just meditate and it'll happen. No, I'm not that coach. I'm the coach that's gonna say, do the work. I need you to be disciplined. I need you to do the work. I need you to show up and show up and show up and keep showing up. But if you show up and you keep showing up and you keep showing up, your life will change. And it'll change not for what I think is great. No, I want you to get really clear about what you think is great. I want you to get really clear as to the sort of life that feels really exciting for you. And that's what we're gonna be doing, right? Like I went to all the school, and maybe you did too, you know, let me know below. What school did you go to? What did you study? Why did you go to school? I went to school because I thought that was gonna give me the path towards living my best life, and it didn't, right? I was just, again, like traditional, just journey of success, and just feeling wholly unsatisfied by it. And so here we are today. And our first session is gonna be epic. So for this first session, we're gonna be talking about the foundations of your life. And again, regardless of when you watch this video, this specific session, this training will always be available to you because it's that critical. But if you can be there for the first session, be there. So we're gonna be talking about setting a vision for your life. We're gonna be talking about, you know, the right North Star for you, what it means for you to authentically show up as yourself, your fullest self, and for you to study yourself, right? So I went to school for all these years, but I never took a class that was like, what does Luz want? What, you know, like what makes Luz happy? What does authentic Luz look like? Like, who do you want to be for yourself? Like, who would you be so excited to be that like you just hang out with you? You're like, hey, you're cool. Yeah, you're cool, right? Like you really enjoy who you are and you're becoming. And when you go to sleep at night and your head hits that pillow, you go to sleep with that sense of like, I'm choosing my life. I'm crafting this. I'm on this adventure for me. I am so excited and so proud of who I am and how I'm showing up on a daily basis. And I'm so excited to have the tools to continue thriving in all parts of my life. So that's what we're gonna be doing our first training. We're gonna be really looking at the foundation, but it doesn't stop there. We are going to be looking, like I said, at all aspects of life, because it's my belief as your coach that we are meant to thrive in life. We're not, and so this is an interesting dichotomy. It's not that hard will never be a struggle, or there won't be challenges in life or obstacles, or there won't be any hard moments. We will have hard. We will have challenges, you'll have things that come up, but you can have the tools to get back up faster. You will have the tools to stay on the track, right? You will have the tools to be like, I'm doing this, I've decided. And you know, you'll be in it and you'll be like, I know how to get myself out. I can do this. I am strong, right? Like, I know where I'm going. I am excited about my vision. This is worth it. And so you're gonna have hard moments, but you're gonna have the tools to go through life. And I'm also not the coach, again, that's gonna be just like, this is just, you know, we just think about, no, you're gonna do the work, and I'm gonna coach you on how to get strategic about doing the right research for yourself so you can live what feels like the best life for you. And you are gonna be disciplined, and you're gonna show up, and you're gonna do the work. And if you do the work, however, your life will not just do this, your life will do this. And you will have an incredible life. And I can't wait to share your stories in upcoming books, because this is what I'm dedicating my life to. And so you're part of this journey. You're part of what's going to be a life's journey for me. And I just feel so thrilled. Like I get goosebumps. I get goosebumps thinking about this program. Can't wait for tomorrow. And I get goosebumps thinking about the people that are going to be there for our first call. So I would love for you to be there. This is, you know, we're building a movement here. We're building a movement of change. We're building a movement of empowerment. We're building a movement of light and love. We're building a movement of what it means to really thrive in your life, and to know that we get to stand up for our dreams and the best version of our life. So let me make sure that I don't miss anything in terms of all the stuff that I want to cover, because there's so much. All right, so so you heard a little bit about why I'm creating this program. Now, for those of you that know less about my story and my journey, I don't want you to think that like, well, sure girl, you're just whatever, like you already made it, or you have so much, whatever these thoughts could be as like why I can make it and why you can't make it. BS, right? I immigrated here when I was 9 years old with my family. We came here with like 3 suitcases. That was all we had. 3 suitcases. We didn't know the language. I was translator, and I knew like 2 words of English, and I was translator for my family. We moved here. We moved to an apartment with 21 people crammed into a little apartment. I grew up around low standards, poverty, gang violence, you name it. That's how I grew up. And all of the odds were completely against me my whole life. Everyone told me, you know, like you can't dream that big, right? Like everyone except for my parents, really, and they're my heroes. And I'm just so excited to be able to take care of them in my life, because they were there for me. And so I want to be there for you. I want to be the space. I don't want to be the space. I am the space where you can come and you can be the boldest, biggest, brightest expression of yourself, where you don't have to dim your light, right? I went through my life people telling me, you can't do that, you can't do that, keep your head down, just do the traditional thing. And everyone had an opinion about how I should live my life. And so I'm not gonna do that to you. You get to come to me with your biggest dreams, with your biggest ambitions. With me, ambitious, it's a sexy word. Ambitious is, you are welcome to be as ambitious. I want you to be as ambitious as you can be in your life, because again, our life is meant to be a masterpiece. So be ambitious, be part of our circle. And so going through my journey, like I always had these dreams, but you know, in my life everyone's like, you can't do this, statistics, you're this, you're Mexican, you're a woman, you come from poverty, you blah, 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 blah. All the reasons why you shouldn't succeed. If like I was just supposed to succeed off of the odds, gosh, I'd be like in a fetal position, just like crying. It's not the odds that define you. It's not your journey that defines you. It's not your hardships that define you. It's what you decide to do right here, right now. And so that's why I want you to join our community. That's why I want you to join this, because this could change your life. It really could if you keep showing up for yourself. So I don't come from like, it was just handed to me. No, I've worked so hard. And so part of what I want to share, and part of the reason that, I'm really glad that I've let me tell you, it's been hard. There's been, you know, and as more time goes by, I'll be sharing some of those videos, right, where I was just like crying my eyes out. I'll be sharing those moments where I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know, right? But like, this is what, like, it works, the systems work. And so I just kept showing up and I kept being resilient and completely changed my life. When I first started, when I was, you know, starting in the journey, I kind of sucked at everything. My finances were terrible. I hadn't been specific and intentional about them. My relationships sucked. Like, I love my parents. You're gonna hear me gush about my parents. But, you know, an area, especially when I was growing up, an area that like they really weren't thriving was like a beautiful, thriving, loving, supportive relationship. And so, you know, I had brought a lot of those patterns into my own romantic relationship. So I sucked there, finances. My career, I was just going through motions, right? I was just like doing the job because like that's what traditional success told me that I should do, and feeling wholly incomplete and not satisfied at all. What else did I suck at? No connection to spirituality, feeling like totally disconnected. Contribution has always been my thing, like where I was like that, I've always been like on top of that one. So contribution's always been good. Let's see, what are all the areas? Career, business, finances, growth. I was not as intentional in terms of my growth, right? I'll share more about like how things change, but like really thinking that growth was something that people were telling me how I should grow or learn, but didn't really take agency over my own learning and my own growing and my deciding who I wanted to grow into, how I wanted to grow in my life. Productivity and performance, didn't have access to the best, you know, practices that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. Leadership, all these things were things that I just was kind of just showing up for the day. And now things are completely different, right? So where I am right now, I've gone through some things, but now I really can say that I'm here before you, thriving in my life. I have gotten all the coaching. I just so believe in coaching, which is why I'm so excited to be a coach and to be your coach. I got all the coaching. My coaching started with actually relationship coaching. I was that bad that I was like, I'll take my money. I need to get better at this. And I signed up for a 14-month course of, you know, like becoming a better partner. But really it was like getting to know who you are and being a better partner to yourself and loving yourself. And that started me on this world of personal development. And then I went to a seminar and that totally changed my life. And then they, you know, I felt like I finally had permission to be my biggest self. And again, this is a space for you to do that. And so I was unleashed and I was like, okay, we're changing my life. And then, you know, started 2 companies, 35x my income in the last like less than a year. Did the relationship course, and like now I coach people on relationship stuff. Like I know my relationship stuff inside and out. So completely changed my relationships there. I really haven't found my person yet. But I know that when we're together, it's just gonna be this beautiful, supportive relationship because that's what I've learned to expect. That's what I've learned to bring in, and that's what I've learned to really implement in my relationships. What I am in a relationship is completely changed, and it's actually super beautiful. My relationships with my parents completely changed. My relationships, you know, business partners, with my employees, you know, with the teams that I manage, like. Honest, all of the people I worked with were like, oh, this has like been the best. Like we're gonna miss you guys so much. You guys totally spoiled it. So whether it comes to like running a company, whether it's my spirituality, completely. Yes, I'm a spiritual person. I am on a spiritual journey. Building a business, doing this work is part of my spiritual path, and so completely changed my life in all aspects of it. And it only happened not by chance. It happened by implementing strategies. And these are going to be the strategies I have spent like a decade. I have spent so much time perfecting this and looking, and I don't just take advice and coaching from anyone. I only get coaching from the best in the world, and that's what you are going to be learning. I'm going to take the best practices, the best activities, the best content, and we're going to be putting it together into this monthly coaching program. So I am so excited I wish I had this. And I cannot emphasize enough how much I want you to be part of this program, because I know that I'm pouring all of my being and my heart into this, and I know how transformative it can be if you show up. And you showing up and you signing up means that you are saying yes to yourself. You're saying yes to your best life. So cannot wait to have you. I want to see you there. I want to see you there. I expect to see you there because you deserve to have a magnificent life, and that's what we're going to be working on. You deserve to be thriving in all parts of your life. All right, so let's see. So I talked about what the program is. So again, it's a monthly coaching program. We go for 2 hours. The first hour and a half, it's content, activities. You guys are doing work. You're working with other people. You have a whole community of luminaries. So if you're part of my community, you're called a luminary. So you have an entire community. You have resources, you have PDFs, you have training. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that's supporting you on a monthly basis. So that's the program included. All right, so I'm gonna go down the list because there's so much stuff I had to write it down. So you first raise one hand like this. Hand up. All right, I'm looking at you. Hand up, hand up. All right, now this hand over here. Yeah, you're with me? I don't care if you're in public. I don't care if you're on Uber. I don't care where you're at. I want you to be doing this, all right? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this hand over here and you're gonna go, hey, high five. Woo! And I want you to shake your booty and I get excited because you said yes to your life, and it's gonna be awesome, and you're gonna live life at a whole different level, and it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, that's the song. All right, so that's the first thing you're gonna do because you're stuck. It's gonna be so cool. All right, I know, just so excited. So you get access to a members platform that's only for members. The only way you can access the platform that already has a bunch of goodies and contents and flashcards. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so I'm sharing with you guys all of the stuff that I do in my life. And so that includes, my chief definite aim. Oh, here it is. Okay, show and tell. You're gonna be working on all the stuff that I've used in my life to change my life. And again, I've only implemented the strategies from the best of the best of the best in the world. And so this here, right here, is what's called your chief definite aim. We're working on this during the first session. So be there for the first session. This is your chief definite aim. I say this every single day. And I'll be sharing examples within the platform. These are my flashcards. So when you join, you will have access to my flashcards for different parts of your life. And people have requested these flashcards, from all over the world. They have requested these flashcards. So I'm giving you these flashcards for free and some extra ones in the members only space. We are going to be talking about vision boarding. I'm not going to show the whole thing because this is my vision board. It's private. It has all of my dreams and goals. But the strategies that we're going to be implementing are strategies that I actually implement in my life, and I don't go anywhere without these things. And then my goals for the year. So you're going to be doing all the stuff. You're going to be super solid in your life. You're going to have a strategy for kicking butt and taking names in whatever area of your life, because you're not with me to just succeed in one part of your life. No, you're like, I want to thrive in my life. I want to make this life an incredible experience, and that's what we're going to be doing together. All right, so members only platform. You're going to be part of an incredible community. Again, for the people that join, this is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So my goal is actually to have thousands of people in this coaching platform. So the sooner that you join, the smaller the group is, because it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So join now because it's going to get bigger. But what that means is you are going to be on this journey and on this path with incredible people that are also saying yes to stepping into their power. They're also saying yes to living their best life. And you're gonna have these people become your friends, maybe heck, even your soulmate, your best friend's friend. It's gonna be an incredible community of support and of inspiration and of everyone stepping up to live their best life. So you have an incredible community of luminaries. We're gonna be doing awesome work together. Something that's really important to me is community building. And so I'm gonna get really creative, and the other thing you're gonna get from me is like, I wanna hear your ideas. I want you to hear like what's working, what's not working, especially at the beginning. You're gonna be like helping me shape this program. So tell me what's working for you, what's not working for you, what you wanna hear more of, less of, how I can help you create more community. I know that sometimes in our lives we just feel kind of disconnected, right? We want more of a sense of community. And so the people that you'll be connecting with in this luminary community are going to be people who you want to have in your life. They say that you become like the 5 people that you most hang out with. Well, baby, you're going to be around an incredible village of light, a village of people who are saying yes to living their best life, and that's kind of the best village to be part of. So join. Right now, join. If you need it anymore, but we're not done yet. All right, you're gonna have access to badass resources that are waiting for you right now. We're gonna have a world-class PDF that's gonna be accompanying every single class. You're gonna have just like tons of content. So the flashcards, a visualization. Okay, with one of my clients, well, with most of my clients, all of my clients, with like my one-on-one clients, I will do a visualization, right? A visualization that's based off of NLP. So natural language, that's in artificial intelligence, neural linguistic programming, that will, it's gonna rock your world. Like, it could change your life, just this, visualization alone. And there's gonna be multiple visualizations in the members only space. There is nowhere that you can access this content. So you're gonna have access to the flashcards, the visualizations. You're gonna have access to my proprietary 5-step training program. You're gonna have access to other training, like, you just wanna join to just have access to all the goodies. Like, try it for just one, like, after you try it, you're gonna love it. You're gonna be around forever, which I'm super excited to have you in my community forever. But you just sign up for 1 month, give yourself the chance to try it out, and then decide, right? But like, just for signing up, you're already getting access to, like, honestly, thousands of dollars of value for a ridiculous price. Like, it's a joke, really. But I don't come from a lot of money. I don't come from privilege. I don't come from, like, having access to this sort of coaching. And so that's why I'm providing this program, because I want everyone. I want everyone from, like, the world where I come from, where there was violence and low standards and poverty. I want everyone to be able to access world-class coaching. And that's the chance that you have right here, right now. So just give yourself the shot to, like, just try it for 1 month. Like, do it. It could change your life. It will change your life if you show up. If you show up and you say yes to yourself. Okay, what else do we have? My morning routine ebook, that's epic. Exclusive Facebook group. There's an exclusive Facebook group where you get to be connected, and we have lives and activities and like a bunch of stuff that you're not gonna find anywhere. That's only gonna be in that exclusive Facebook group. And then you have, again, access to 6 months of the coaching, prior coaching through this program. So it's a note, like, I cannot emphasize enough. Like, you just have to join. Just join right here, right now. Let's see, what else? Testimonials. All right, so let's talk about some of the results that some of my clients have seen. Let me just find it in this handy dandy little area right here. I thought I had bookmarked it. Here we are. Okay, so some of the people that I've worked with, so they have started companies, they have joined projects that they thought would be impossible, absolutely impossible to do. They've lost weight, they've stopped drinking, they have, what else? Oh yeah, they thought they were the sort of person that was just a slacker, that like planning and systems really worked for them and completely changed their life. They've made more money than they ever had before. They've grown and started reading books and getting training in a way that they hadn't been intentional about ever before. Rather than settling for a job that they were offered, they said, no, I'm gonna get the job that I actually want. And so really going after their dreams and not settling for less, being on a plan for a promotion, and like specifically speaking to their manager and saying, hey, I want to have this promotion in this next year. I need you to tell me how I can make that happen. So that was somebody else. Someone finally started their real estate business after thinking about it for years, right? So we're all about action. I'm gonna be on your butt and I'll be like, where's the action? And we're gonna have systems, we're gonna have like places where I can know what sort of action you're taking. I'm gonna be tracking your progress. I'm gonna be on those metrics. So you're gonna be inspired and you're gonna be supported to actually take right, strategic action to actually move your life forward. So people, again, started businesses. Someone left their job, their job, to go full-time after their dreams. Let's see. Oh, someone who has a business and she's like killing it in her business. She finally gave herself permission to own her power, to be like, you know what? I don't get to make myself feel guilty about making money. I don't get to make myself small because, people in my life haven't had these sort of results. And she was like, yes, I'm building an empire. Yes, I'm gonna go build, a women's center in Mexico. Yes, I'm gonna do incredible life-changing work. Kind of super big. Yes, so let's see. So just these stories, honestly guys, they go on and on and on for days. If you do the work, it works. And I want to see you thriving in your life. I want to see you creating a magnificent life. And I know that by having me as your coach, you're going to make that happen. I know it. And not only that, it's a 30-day money back. You have nothing to lose. Honestly, the only thing that would keep you from joining this program is any limiting belief where you feel like you're not ready to step into the biggest, brightest, happiest, most abundant version of your life. And really, that is the only reason you wouldn't join this program, because the price is insane. The content that you're getting is thousands of value. The coaching that you're getting is world-class. To work with me is ridiculously expensive. That's why I'm doing this, because I don't work one-on-one or with my masterminds or with my group coaching with just anyone. There's gonna be a lot more programs where you're gonna have access to my coaching, courses that are coming down the line, and there's gonna be a business monthly that I'm gonna be doing that's coming up, if not already when you watch this video. But working with me is ridiculously expensive. And I wanted to have a program where I can touch the lives of thousands of people, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, if not like, my goal in life is to touch the lives of hundreds of millions of people around the world. So this is one of the programs where I get to work with thousands, maybe tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of people who partake in this program on a monthly basis, and to really change your life. And so it is affordable. You can afford it. That's why I made this so ridiculously cheap, because I want you to have the access to coaching that I never had access to. I know that this can change your life. You have a 30-day money back guarantee. Like, you have nothing to lose. You have everything, absolutely everything to gain. The only thing that could keep you from joining this program is the thinking that I'm not enough. It's not for me. Like, living that sort of life isn't for me. And I'm right here telling you, yes, you right here, I'm looking at you. You are meant to live an incredible, beautiful, easeful, graceful, happy, abundant, loving, supportive. Did I already say happy? Happy if I already said it. Life. You are meant to live that. You can live that. There are strategies and systems and frameworks that you can implement in your life to change your life, no matter what background you have, no matter where you come from, no matter what city, what country you're in. You can live an incredible life, a life of your choosing. Not where you're just going through the motions, not where you get to the end of your life and you're like, I wish I would have, right? And in the bottom, in the comments, I'm gonna include the 5 regrets of the dying, right? So this woman, she for years worked with the people at their last moments of life, and there were 5 regrets. And one of the regrets was, I wish I would have let myself be true to myself. and to live the life that I wanted to live. And so give yourself the shot. Join, even just for 1 month, join. You are worth it. Beautiful being before me. I am here with all the love, all of the right intentions. I am here because I believe in this work, because it's changed my life. I need you to believe in you. I am right here believing in you. I am right here cheering you on. I am right here seeing the biggest, badassiest, brightest version of you in your life. Now I need you to take action. I need you to sign up and to say yes, to make a statement to the universe, make a statement in your life that you are worth it. You have nothing, like literally nothing at all to lose. You can get your money back in 30 days. It is ridiculously cheap. I want to change the world with this work. I want to change your world. I want to help you transform your life into a magical existence, beautiful, joyous, abundant existence. That's why I'm here. I believe in this work. I believe in you. And so that's the only thing that would keep you from joining this program. So just give yourself, join. I can't, I just so want you to be part of this program because I want you to live your best life. What else? Yeah, so you have this incredible opportunity before you. You get to make a statement, like I said, right here, right now in your life, that you are worthy of living an incredible, magnificent life. That you are rising to your full power. That you are rising to your full potential. That you understand that you right here, right now, have everything that you need inside of you to express your most authentic self, to unleash in your life, to go after your biggest, boldest, most ambitious dreams, to step into a version of your life that actually feels exciting for you, to have the sort of energy and health and vitality in your life, to have the mindset tools that no matter what happens in your life, you are strong, you are grounded, you are happy, you are centered, you are grateful, you are graceful, right? To know that there are strategies for you to thrive in your finances, in your career, in your fulfillment, in your impact, in your contribution, in your spirituality, in all areas of life. That you are not meant to only go through the motions. You are meant to have a beautiful existence. And it would give me so much happiness. And again, I take this very seriously. For you to be able to call me your coach. I would love to be your coach. I would love to see you in the program. I promise to show up and to give my all, to give my best, to prepare, to be there with energy, to look at how I can continue improving the program on a monthly basis, to make sure that I'm doing what I need to, because this is how I get to change the world, guys. This is my mission in life. This is what I've dedicated my entire life to, and I finally found it. And so I am here for you, and I want to be your coach. And so join right now. Join the program. I'll see you on the inside, and just sending you so much love.